What does it say about modern corporate America, man? What does it say about capitalism, man? Look at all the transactions. You can't really see any of them though.
So my name is Margaret. I've been working at Espresso for 4 years now. This is my 4th year, which is practically a lifetime. Kind of feels that way sometimes. Back when I was hired, training was done a little differently than it is. More of like you're thrown into the fire a little bit, like do or die basically. Like you'd have a whole line of drinks and you just feel like such panic. Like I used to have nightmares all the time when I started working. I was standing there and I was like, what do I do? What's a cappuccino? And Aaron Bradley, who used to be the assistant manager here, told me, he was like, you need to make foam. And I said, well, how do I do that? He looked at me like I was an idiot and was like, you have to add air, you have to aerate the milk. And I said, what the fuck is aerate the milk? Like, what is, I have never even heard that word. And so he was like, add air to it. And so then he just walked away. And so it's like, now it's like you show them exactly how to move the steam wand, exactly how to make the milk spin, and it's building up the foam, and you can see it rising. But for me, it was just like, add air to this. Right now, I am making a latte, and most drinks start with the basic espresso shot, and to make an espresso shot requires tamping down ground coffee, like so, and it's kind of a balance between really, really hard and really, really soft. You put it in the espresso machine and turn it on. And you're going to want to let it run for about 20 to 30 seconds, depending. And the other part is steaming milk, which I'm doing over here. And so basically this wand just shoots steam into the milk, which heats it up, obviously. As everyone knows, steam is just boiling water. Let that get hot. You want the shots to be really good with a nice thick layer of crema on top. Crema is the part on the top of the shot, and then when you pour it out, you can see, kind of see what's underneath, and that's the part of the shot that's not crema. Mix it up with the flavor, of course. You want to top it off with the milk. And there you go.
My name's Sarah Jennis, and I'm now the assistant manager of Espresso Royale. I started 3 years ago. I got trained here. It wasn't really training. It was kind of like, hey, here's the register, here's all the buttons, and okay, go. I didn't get bar trained to work like the espresso machine at all. It was kind of like while I was working a shift, other people who were working were like, hey, here's how you grind coffee. Hey, here's how you pull an espresso shot. Hey, here's what a latte is. And it was kind of like trial by error. And I mean, it's better for me in the end because now I know literally everything there is about this store, which, but it sucked at the time. Now, I'm in the process of like training all new people. Since Joanna's the manager, she's got a whole new role and system of like how to train new employees and stuff like that. So I've been training all the new employees, how to pull espresso shots, how to grind coffee, what coffee is, what's all the different drinks, Italian sodas, tea lattes, I don't know, we have like 1,000 drinks.
I started working at Espresso Royale Coffee Shop in July 2012. I was trained on drinks by Aaron Bradley, who's now the manager of the art museum store. He has a beard, he's older than me, so I was intimidated, but he had glasses and wore a hat a lot, so he seemed like a very nice guy. When I was trained on drinks, I learned how to make espresso shots. First thing to learn when you're pulling shots is the crema, so the white that appears on top of espresso shots when they're basically reaching their end. Sometimes Aaron would stop it before the crema was really there, and that's what people didn't like about it. So when I steam foam, I start with the wand at the side of the pitcher, against the side of the pitcher, just to get a little tornado of milk going. It's already in motion, so you can move the wand closer to the middle, and that helps the foam become finer and lighter and smoother, because you don't want huge bubbles in your cappuccino. sort of a point of pride to make sure that you have very, very small bubbles or really unnoticeable bubbles in your cappuccino foam. You're a total lame if you have huge bubbles, and then you're shunned and fired.
Is it a single macchiato for here?